Hi, you guys. Hello, look at this. Muffin top. Marie. Hi, guys. Unexpected live, right? But before I do tomorrow's live, I want to get this kind of insane PDF out. Thank you again to you-know-who sent me one little photo. And that photo led to this presentation. This is just putting these photos out there from the Watts video that was just released 5 days ago. I don't know much about it, so I mean, I don't know anything about it other than it was put out as a body cam the day that Chris Watts got arrested, but obviously this video is has been programmed to tell the sick-ass story, right? Welcome to WCIA Network. Thumbs up on your way in. We'll see who is up and not sleeping, or the other parts of the world where you're first starting your day. And subscribe if you haven't. You get alerted. Hi, Thundercat. Everything I do and say here falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. It's for educational and entertainment purposes only. So this is going to be a little quite entertaining because this video, this is what happened to this video. Let me see if I have the video on my phone and I could send it to the computer so I could just show you. Let's see what this looks like. I do. Okay. So you could see this in action. So this Watts video is a short video that someone just put out. It's supposed to be body footage. You guys are going to see that everything that is shown in this presentation are elements, all of the elements of Summer Moon Wild's Missing Children, and I have always included the Watts. Always. The Watts case is part of the Summer Moon Wild's Missing Children. They went through the kids' shenan. They went through the same horrific sacrifice as each and every one of the victims that I talk about. Remove audio. Let me get rid of this audio. Save. I am not really quite sure how this is even allowed to be noted as the family, is a video that's out there. So tonight, this is just going to go over the Watts. Tomorrow, I have an incredible presentation for you guys. I actually have my documentary. I have part 2, which I'm going to put out here. And I will do that tomorrow, which is almost tomorrow, but I want to get through this because I want to add it to my presentation. I am first going to show you where this came from. This is the Watts body cam footage. This shows so much information and details and elements that I just really don't know how no one else has said anything. So I went through it and grabbed these photos. First of all, look at the ceiling. This basically is, to me, I'm going to give you a reading on this. This to me is the basement underneath an area by the carnival. So we all know that this video is the watts. But what I do here is when I see this and I say, wow, you know, this is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's case. All this is the location in which I see the children and them grabbing these kids. That's what I see, right? This to me matches and is telling the story of the Underground Railroad that is beneath the carnival. That's what I see. I see this. Let me grab it. Let me show you. This here, copy. Before I go into the video, I showed this and I said, this is under the railroad system, or it's under by the, let me crop this a little better so you see it. This is by the, let me open this up a little bit more. Crop. Wait. Okay. Now let me put this in there. The watts, all I see is this. That's a child. And I believe this to be under where they have the carnivals, and what you're looking at is just that. You're looking at this situation. You're looking where the boxes are, and that's what the ceiling looks like. This is what you're looking at. And when I opened this up, I'm like, you have to be kidding me. Because tomorrow's presentation, I'm going to show you, I believe this to be summer. One second. Actually summer. The summer that we know. I believe this is where she was taken as well. And this is where the children get taken. I believe that this here, this is summer. So anyone out there that is listening to me, and you know I'm right, this is summer. This is summer. Underground, where she was taken, and she's in her jacket with the hood. She is in a space just like what I'm showing you that they did to the Watts video. What they did to the Watts video is filled it with the story. This little child that I am showing you is summer. This is when Summer entered into this station. And this is Summer under. Now, I got this from someone's station that's telling her story. And I want that person to know that I have these photos. These photos will get matched exactly to where Summer was taken. This is Summer under the ground. Her torso is in the ground. She's sticking out of the ground. She is bound. And this is exactly what it looked like when she was swinging on her swing. So the reason that the Watts video hit so hard is because it shows this. Because this is exactly what happened to the Watts. I am sticking to it. I am sticking to it that this is the Summer Moon Wells missing children's case, and this is the summer that I know, that you guys know. This is the summer that we know of. I will touch this picture now because I have not brightened it, but I'm going to brighten it now because I only like to do that live. You guys are, this is going to hit you. This one's going to hit you right now. This is Summer Moon Wells. This came from the video of her at the lake. This is her at the lake, and this is what came out of it. I don't do anything to these photos other than crop and change the lighting. So when you look at this photo, this is the one before, and you look at this one, let me make this bigger. Understand that I am telling you, she goes into a space like I'm showing you. I see summer all over this. This came from a creator that has all of Summer's videos of photos I've never seen before. I sent this in a few days ago. I sent it all in. This video is, when you move through this video, this is their video, right? Of them going through the house, yada yada. But what this video does, watch. See this? I have this on a PDF, but I'm going to show you this live so you guys get the understanding and feel of where I got this. Look at, these are the boxes of death. This shouldn't be right here at his doorstep. These are the boxes that travel. Here's the photo I just took. Really? Really? Really, FBI? Really? Is this a fucking joke? Is this a joke? Is this a joke that this is what's at his front doorstep? The white boxes with the hearts? This box is the V with the 5? This video, every time you push it, shows something different. This garage, I gotta go slow. This garage is loaded, I'm going to show you, and represents the 2 girls and Shanann. It shows it in every frame that I stop. Every frame. What is it that I mean, Shanann and the girls in Shanann? Their boxes are right there. Their boxes, you guys. They wind up in those boxes that I just showed you were moved. 1, 2, 3. Then there's these big ones. This represents them. And then all this shit changes. See the car, the number 5 car? It's just the same information, you guys. See the sticks? Those are the sticks on the bottom with the number 5s. Right here. I showed you these are the sticks with the 5s that Enan has when he is doing the flame throwing. Right here. That's the stick with the number 5 that matches Enan's. Because what happens is it goes down here. See how it it blends in right here. Well, that's how they do deep fakes. So it's not they're not so fucking smart, because here are the sticks. So they're showing the whole entire story that I have been talking about. The face that he's showing, his mouth, like they're showing the story. That's all. They're showing the story, and no one's going to say anything. No one's going to notice. Right? So everyone that's going to see this, they're not going to say anything. Well, he has the heart on his mouth, and it's bleeding, and he's telling the story. Look at those boxes. Everything that shows here that's in the darkest of the darkest, like all the way to the bottom left, they're not cops, and they're not him. They're people dressed. They're like dressed up. They're basically dressed up for murder. So the photos that I'm going to show you all came from just moving this thing. And the garage is really the funniest, because they show the garage to the left. They show the garage broken into 2 pieces, but sometimes there's toys there, sometimes there aren't toys, sometimes there's boxes, sometimes there's nothing. But the information that's on these edges, I'm going to take pictures of them. Look at this. It just went to the basement. This is up in the ceiling. Look at all of this, you guys. All they're showing, what I see, is the carnival. All of these are pieces of the machinery. This is the machinery. It's all it is. And this is not the Watts' basement. Trust me, this is not what's in the basement, because I have so many videos of what's in the basement. This isn't what I have. There's just so much. And I took snapshots, but I wanted to show you where this is coming from. Look. This is nothing more than underneath the carnival rides. This is under the carnival rides, you guys. So I like to take snapshots of the small ones. Yes, exactly what? This one. This is where they are. Wait. So we've seen this before, right? Wait. This is what you just said in chat. This, Rumpel. This is what I saw day one. And this just keeps matching. You know, if you look, now look what's showing up here. Was it here before? I don't think so. I never saw the raccoon face. Did you guys? It's changing. You know why it's changing? Because that's what happens when spirit is heard. Because this raccoon face wasn't here. Am I right? Or was it? Yes. This. Was that raccoon face there before? This is a stick. Right? See how it changed in its shift? See what's happening? Yeah, it's shifting. This is, I mean, there's no explanation for this other than spirit. You know, because I can't explain why it happens, but it's happening. Yeah, and the 5 is there. There's a lot of change going on. Interesting. Okay, so so look at the stick that it's on. So now you see the 5. This was not there before. See the puppy on the bottom? Bottom of the stick. And the number 5 is, let me point these out. So here's the puppy dog, and the number 5 is down here, and these are different heads. These are different heads. So we must be right, because the silver things are starting to glow. A lot is shifting in this picture, which I wasn't anticipating. Look what's going on. So this picture has always been of importance. This is why this is doing it. Look at the glow thing glowing now. Yep. the letters are telling a story. It's telling the story because this is what's happening. Because I'm telling you that that is this. This is the same thing. It's the same location. This is supposed to be their basement. This isn't their basement. It's not. See? Those are rides. Those are rides. There's a head with the V. There's just... You guys, I'm so happy I downloaded the video because the PDF doesn't do it justice to what I'm showing you here right now. Let me show you what this one has. This is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's case. Everything that's in these photos look at the snowball with the V. This is a Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's case. This is what's showing in their video. It is insane. Yeah, like a fun house. So this video took me by surprise because I was working on my presentation for tomorrow. And then, of course, stuff like this comes up. And this is usually the most important stuff, is when things like this come up. That guy is like wrapped in shit. Now, when this says Shanann, there's like bloody heads. Let me show you. This is not what they showed in their first video. Absolutely not. And anyone who knows the case well and has followed, you know, their videos, you know that this shit wasn't lined up against the wall like that. That's Shanann with the L. That's what it's saying. This here, it's got an L on it, or a 7, whatever that L is that is on all those white things. It's right there. It's right there. Every element that I have said is in here. There's a head. Plastic boxes. Look at that. This is the setup. It's obvious that this video is completely messed with, and someone has layered the whole story in here, because obviously this is not in their basement. Oh wait, I have to brighten that up. Look what's going on here. The head's on a swing. Oh, that's a little dark. See, that's hard to see. But look at this. This is the video changing. Right here. There's a lot. You're always going to get heads on platters and heads in strings, and it's just like this here. That's right there. That's a head. You guys see that? It's going across the ceiling. It's going across the ceiling. Yes, Aaron Carter has the same information. Aaron Carter is part of this group. Look at the ceiling here. There's a let me point it out. Notice the triangle. This. And this goes back. These are all, but this ceiling, because you know that the ceiling isn't like that in their videos. The ceiling doesn't look like this. Thank you for those ones. Look at that. This obviously is in like a warehouse. The smaller little ones show the most. So this really, I will be adding adding all of this to my presentation. You could see that they're in clear boxes, and they're moving. You know, on a system. It's really shows it. Let me have you look at this. It's hard to like put your eyeball where it's supposed to be. Oh wait, there's a man hiding back there. Make sure I got it. This here. Wait. I'm in awe. So that's right there. See the man in the back with the V? So that's carrying someone. See all the way in the back? These are on these buckets. See how they're moving the buckets? This is the system. This is how the buckets move. Notice the L, notice the 5 on the bucket. Let me point it out. this. There's a maroon box. There's another box. There's a guy. This is on a system that moves it. See how far back this goes? Goes far back. But this is on a system. Thank you for those ones. See? The ceiling? These things move. They're moving. These are moving. This is hanging. See this person? This is a cylinder going in a cylinder. It will keep changing. You know, these are the reasons I like to go live when I'm supposed to, because however they make these videos, when they put the truth in here or the truth comes through, I don't know if they want it on purpose or not, but then it like blows up. That's being maneuvered across the top. See, it's moving right across the top of the ceiling. I'm happy I'm showing this before the PDF. It's way better. See, I try to stop right in between. See, like right in between there is the most. That's the one I want. See, here's where you could see the ceiling in this picture. How this is the ceiling that Under the Carnival looks like. Right here. See that? Now we know that the Watts ceiling didn't look like that. I mean, they didn't have that. These workers that they're showing, I don't trust them to be the workers, like the police. I wanted to get in there. That pink box all the way in the back changes. Okay, so here I try to stop in between the frames, so you'll see there's two of those things in the back, which is okay. I want you to notice the other elements that show up here. Something happens, I don't know how it happens, but it triggers it. The more that you play with these things, it changes. See the ceiling? Now look at this ceiling. You have victim in here. Watch this. Because the more I play with it, which I haven't, here you have someone tied up. They're tied to their boxes, see? And there's a child there too. They're showing the sacrifice. They all have a box. This is showing and telling the story. Here's one, here's the children, and it's telling the story. This one is hanging on a stick. It's telling the story of the Watts kids, you guys. It's showing it, it's telling it, and they're like hanging from the ceiling or something. See? Right here. Here's a baby right here. See, this is like a little one. Here's 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 one. They're all over the basement. There's not just the 3 kids in Shanann. There's more than that. But this video, I would think, would be, if the law enforcement cares, this is telling the story because I know that these are the elements. It's telling you, look at the ceiling. That's what we always see. It's always up in the ceiling. Look at that. This is the story. This is it. My elements have not changed. And now here they are in the Watts video. This shows fire. Look at how it's showing all the children. You guys, what the fuck? This is showing location. It's showing a lot of kids. And then there's a couple in the ground. Right here. Here's a couple, because this is a green and maroon. These are kids that are on a pedestal, and these are others just sitting. And this is a fire. And there's your green face. Wow. So this is the sacrifice. This is happening underground where I showed you, and they're doing nothing more than retelling the story. And this is the story of the Watts. Right here. It's not their basement anymore. That's crystal clear. Unless they have someone walking through their basement. I just wanted her out of my house. Well, look in the box. all the boxes are filled with stuff. But this one here is super obvious. Because we know those faces. These are the elements. Yeah, the Wells house was used, look at all these elements there. Because it all matches. You could interchange it with the carnival, underground, the railroad, all this stuff. So I'm going to show you my PDF in a moment. Yeah, all this stuff is insane. I'm going to stop on one other thing. I want to show you how. Right? See, it's hard to do this. Yeah, there's faces everywhere. I just see the kids' faces. Look at the basement. How does this pass inspection? Like from, I mean, this is a pretty well-known case, right? This shouldn't be overseen because it's so obvious. And all I'm doing is I'm not doing anything. I'm just flipping through the video so I could stop on a few things to show you guys that it came from this video, so you guys could actually see it. Because it's nice to see it on the video. This scene is ridiculous. They don't even look like they're dressed in cops. And look at that white thing that moves in the front. That's the machine. See it moving? I have pictures of it. I'll show you. Do. Ignore my phone, but there's that white thing. And then there's the green face above it. Watch right here. And then I'm going to go to the PDF. Watch this. You might see my phone in there a little, but ignore it. But a lot of it is not my phone. They want you to think it's my phone, but it isn't. Watch this and watch what's going on over here. And here's the V. Watch. See? It's not my phone. See how this is changing? This is the machine. This is the green head. And this is the V. See? That little thing changes right here. changes into, actually let me take a couple screenshots and then I'll show you. One, then I'm going to go to the PDF. This is the machine. There's a lot of it going on over here. Then it drops like a little caterpillar or something. Okay, so this here, and there's a lot that goes on under there. This, let me brighten them up. This throughout the little section of the video moves. It's like it's one of the critters. This is a critter. Let me put them all up here. I just took small little screenshots so you could see them bigger and how they change. They do things. I mean, they're critters. They have like heads in there. I mean, they're little critters, but they don't stay the same. That little thing changes. In this video, look at that one. This video shows it. How disgusting is that? But the critter is in here, and trust me when I tell you, it was never in the Watts' videos before. I would have seen it. Like this, it just floats around. That's an alligator head. Like, they're just all different. But what they're doing is they're telling the story. And they change. And it's like a phone, but it's not my phone. It's always a phone. Like, it's a telephone looking inside of a telephone. So all of these change. They don't stay the same. And that's what's moving. That's what's moving that I'm showing you. We have that in Summer Moon Wells. I have that in the Fisherman's. I have that in basically most of the videos of the creators that I follow have those things in there. They move. It's just what they do. See, there it is. It stays there, right here. Look at that over here. But this is there. But the garage consistently changes. It has the car. It doesn't have the car. It just changes. It's like the shit inside the garage doesn't stay the same. Now look at it. Here, look at it. Look at this one. There it's showing all of the different boxes. Oh no, that's not it. Here, this is what's there. See, this is different from the other ones. Looks like a little Pac-Man guy, but they don't, see, they change. And they have little faces in them. It's a game. They must be playing some sort of freaking game. See, now you could see it. It's on the cop's arm with another one of those little critters, but it makes it look like it. That's not my phone. That's not my phone, but they always have a phone like that. This here is not my phone. But this is exactly what they had in Idaho 4. This is what they have in Summer Moon Wells. My phone doesn't even look like that. Look. There's the V. So this is the video. And it's disturbing to me because it shows all the elements, but it's not like I'm surprised that it shows the elements. Oh, there's the doggy. Right back here, this is like the panda. It's right back here. See how it goes deep? Look at the ceiling. So these are the pictures that I gathered. So now you could see them differently because it's you saw the video. Let me close this one. Let me grab the pictures. So what's going to happen here is they're going to change as we sit here. And I think that they're getting brighter, and that's because we did the video first. It's gonna look what it's gonna do. This is so amazing. This is why I have to do this shit live. There's certain things I know. I'm like, okay, I have to go on with this. Because as soon as I see that it starts to shift, I know that it has to go live to you guys. And this is shifting. And then all of a sudden, the pictures look like painted photos. I can't wait till someone explains that to me one day. Like, why do they all of a sudden then look like a painted photo when it started out as a picture? So this is their basement. It's obviously not their basement. We know what this is. This is underground. This is where the sacrifice is. And I'm saying that it's by Carnival in order to get all of this stuff here, because I think they use Carnival pieces. And going right back to day one where I said they're sitting in these rides. There's the green face right there hanging. See, the green face is hanging over. That's the basket. Watch this, you guys. So that's the green face, right? That's a sacrifice. They're in their baskets. See the baskets? Those are the baskets that I talk about. Those are them. It's wild, right? That you see this in the Watts' video right now. He's hanging. Notice what you see on the left-hand side. And now there's someone that's being sacrificed right in front of you because he has the green face on him. That's not a cop. Neither side are cops, so I don't understand how they think we're going to think that these are cops. Neither side are cops. Let's see what this turns into. So brighten this up a little, because everything is maroon. It's a great color to use if you don't want to see anything. There's the V of the 5. So this is probably what really walked in the front door. This video is the most real video that I've seen of the Watts case. And I don't see anything here that resembles the police going in the door. All I see is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's elements, and I see that this is giving an affirmation that the Watts case is a Summer Moon Wells case. So this here to the right, that's what's in the house. They're not cops. And to the left, you know how Summer Moon, he had that real big head, like they each have, they hold these big plaster heads. Now look where the critter is. It's in the bottom of that guy's ass. Right. Page 6. Let me brighten it a little. This thing just moves. That little critter thing just moves throughout the video. See the V, the maroon V going across the person on the right, and then you have the skeleton head. This is what we have seen, and this is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's part of their sacrifice. You saw that in the church when Summer was sitting with Robin at the church, and David Dotson was there holding this face, was sitting next to him. Oh, and look at the bloody face next to it. Here. Right there. And the green face is always with them. These are people that are, all this video is doing is showing the sacrifice. And it's got the little green faces, and it's showing sacrifice, you guys. The whole video. Oh, now that little thing is in the door. Look at the little smiley guy in the door. right here. Here, let me open it. There you go. That's what's in the door. The smiley guy. And there's that little thing. And you could see in the darkness, they have a lot of things in the darkness, which I'm not going into because I know it's there. I already know that this is showing their sacrifice. See, this is the green face. There's a maroon face in here, and this is the white. And this is what floats. So there's a lot. There's a lot in here, you guys. And this is the story. And this is not their basement. It's not their basement. These are rides. These are faces, the big faces. These are rides. Up top. They move them this way. This is how they move them. They use this system. See, this all came from their video. All of this. Here's the plastic. These things are in plastic. Look. This isn't in there. You guys, this is not in the Watts' basement. So like whoever thinks that they could put this shit out there and stick it in someone's video and think that no one's gonna notice. Here's the A. Here's the horse head. I'm telling you, I know that's the horse head. Look. Oh, interesting. You know what's interesting? You know what? We have photos of the Wells kids, Summer and her brothers, climbing on these things. Maybe they're really underground. All of them. See? The mouse. There's your raccoon. Everything is here. Everything. You guys, I knew it. This is where Summer is. This is where Summer's standing. There's her raccoon. This is where Summer is, in the white bars. Page 10. She's in these white bars, and this is where she is. What I showed you is the truth. This is what's down here. This is where she is. There's the raccoons. There's the animals. These are the animals. It's probably going to be the green face. Let me get Summer. Last. Wait, I didn't fall asleep. I'm just looking. Okay, let's see. Final. Final. I want to find one thing. Come on. It's so funny. It's when I want something in front of me. Oh, here, summer final elements. Okay, it's got to be in here. My God, you guys, I'm so tired. Okay. Do. Oh, that's so funny. No. Maybe it's under important. The way I categorize my pictures is so bad. Okay. Summer important. It has to be in here. Okay. Here's the fishing one. Come on. I have such great photos. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. So this, oh, she is with all these critters. Okay, so these are all the critters she's with. Let me brighten this up. Remember I said one day we're going to find all these critters? Well, today's the day that she matches these. Copy. Alright, this is the best we're going to get. So, wow. So this is summer. These critters are going to be here. There's a fishy. These critters are going to be right down here. You guys, we have such a match. It's ridiculous. See how they're getting brighter? Oh my goodness. Oh my God, you guys. It's the coolest thing when we hit something, what happens to the pictures. It's really funny. Because it really, really does change. Summer final. Okay. Wow. Look what's happening underneath. This is an experience. Never know what you're going to get when you get here. That's for sure. Trying to find a good one. So many. Look what's going on. You guys, all of her photos are brightening up. Like, they're actually brightening up like across the board. I'll show you what I mean. I'm looking. So these critters, wow. Page 10. Wow, you guys. Okay. Let me crop it. Sometimes cropping it, don't ask me why, cropping it sometimes makes it go faster. Let me brighten it up a little. Oh, interesting is I could lower the light and then you could see better. Look. Because as this gets brighter, so all the pieces are down here. You could see the raccoon the most. All of the equipment pieces. And then over here. Those are the baskets. Look at that. Here, I showed you this earlier. It shows this the critters are in. They're wrapped up in plastic. So remember, I once showed you 11. This here is with the head sticking out. This is what it looks like when I showed you the blood bank and the heads are sticking out of the containers. I said that these were refrigerators. I'm sticking to it. These right here, this is the fridge. These are the refrigerators. Again, they're showing, this is how I see it spiritually. I see that this is under the rides, like above it are the noise of the rides. So when you see this blue thing here, what I'm feeling is this is, if you go up here, you're by the rides. So you go down and then you go even further down. It's all in here. I believe that that's where that space is coming from, the carnival. I'm going to keep repeating myself. And this is up above. See the equipment? See the shape of it? That is the equipment. Sometimes I don't know if it's big enough for you guys to see, so let me just grab it. And really pay attention to what's all the way on top. What's all the way on top of the boxes. Right up here. Right up here are the boxes. See, this is a hole. See what's happening? This here, grab it, all works together. All works together. See how it's built into the slats? Like the wood has so much to do with it. The wood pieces. These sections, or whatever these are, they're built this way. They're built to do this. That wood and whatever, however that's built, it gets rebuilt. They use it and then it gets rebuilt. Thereby a ride, you guys. These are rides. Look at that. Look at the basket. This is the equipment. I've showed this equipment. This is like what it looked like when Candace was in the hospital. Let me put Candace Hospital. And I showed you guys hospital. I'm like, oh, they're showing the equipment in the hallway. Let's see. Oh my God, it's so weird when you put the word hospital in and then like it actually finds all these photos that I forgot I even had. Let's see. Maybe I should just put Candace. Candace Hospital. Yay. Okay. So Candace in the hospital showed all of this equipment for those who've never seen it in the window. It was such a bullshit thing. She was in the hospital. This is what was showing. So all the way down the hallway, wait. I'm like, they're showing the equipment. That's what it is. These are all the little critters. All this stuff. So these, like I just showed you, these are like probably like the little critters. Candace. This is what the garage, so check out this garage. Check out the box with the head coming out of it. right here. 17. Right? There's a lot going on here, but it's really crazy that it's so clear. This stuff isn't even covered up. It just isn't. Okay, so here's the first thing. There's the box with the head in it. The critter number 5, the green critter, the clear stick with the hearts, the maroon box with, this is the maroon box. Everyone has one. And then you've got this dude over here to the left-hand side, standing in front of the white equipment. And then in the next scene, their toys. So this is what changes consistently. Look at his face. He's not a cop. He's a victim. And notice what's on the bottom left-hand corner. They're not toys. And now this is what they show the garage to look like. That side the door is white. Here the door is maroon. Changes. Now look at it. The equipment has changed over on the left-hand side, right here. And now it has changed again. The equipment, here's the guy with the green face on him. He's just walking around with the green face, doing nothing, just chilling. And this here, this side of the garage, and it's within seconds, changes. It's the equipment. Just keeps changing. Now look at it. See that compared to that, it's totally different. Here they open up the door and they're showing, what they're showing in this doorway is basically under the railroad tracks, what's under like the carnival area. That's all they're showing in there. They're not showing the Watts house. And there are the buckets. All there. That's the bucket that travels. The number 5 is on it. A heart is on it. These are the traveling boxes. That everyone has their own box. If you don't have a box, you are not part of this sacrifice. Let's see if I could brighten this up. Here, yeah, I already brightened it up. One sec. So I think you guys are getting the gist of what's going on here. And that video you guys could go look at. I don't know who posted it. But there's the L, there's the 5. All there. Tells the complete story. There it is. There's the basement with the swings. My God, I have to go to sleep. I'm falling. Now the swing is in the ceiling. Look at the ceiling. And all the boxes. This is what one of the guys looks like with the mask on his face. And that's the equipment on the right-hand side. It got placed in the video. This thing keeps changes from the upstairs. These are just critters. Throughout the video, it shows this moving. The guy points out that there's something moving up the stairs, but I'm like, no, you're not even pointing anywhere close to where you should be. These are the characters that shift and change for the the children. The children have a clown. This one's a clown, but it changes. It doesn't stay the same, and even in this video, it changes. Here. See? And you have I think this is like a dog or something. Brightening it up like insane. Let's see, you can see it. They're different. And this is again showing what's behind door number 1. These rooms are hidden rooms, you guys. They're just hidden within the house. And these are the critters that just keep showing up inside the video. 36. These are important. Because these here, you guys, they show up in every case, going all the way back to Rosemary Bly. Look. With the V and the 5. Make these brighter so you could see it. These just change. And all that does, you guys, is it tells a story. It's just recognizing the different children. I showed you this. He's got a heart on him. I don't know who they are, but they want justice. That's what we're doing here. brighten. So let me get rid of half of this so I could show you what happens when I brighten it all the way. And I'm going to show you, this is what I had the landscaper guy over 2 years ago was holding. Nope, it's not exactly the same. This is a Summer Moon While Missing Children's case. This is it. This is it. Showed you that. Pay attention when you're shown these videos and really recognize the elements, because that's how we're going to be, that's how we bring justice. That's how we do it here. And the elements are super clear. The more you learn, the more you're going to see them. These are very interesting. See? Equipment. These are going towards the eyeball. They're significant. And what they're doing, if this has been going on for years. And tomorrow's presentation, I will be bringing all of this in together. And you will be able to see it even clearer as I bring these elements together. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to call it a night so I could go close my eyes. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. Thank you for listening. So happy I got these out here tonight. Tomorrow I will be putting up, going back towards Summer Moon While Missing Children's documentary. All right, you guys, go to sleep. And if you're up from England, happy Wednesday. All right, I'll talk to you guys probably a few hours. Thank you, Muffin Top. Thank you guys for showing up. Love you all. God bless you all. Talk to you soon.